2, 1, walkers to the move, and action!
A lot of you are gonna die on this hill, maybe more than half. Happened once 6 years ago, 28 total. Let's set a record, boys.
Here we go, you're set. 3, 2, 1, walkers on the move. Keeping speed, guys, keeping speed. And action!
We're on day 7 of the long walk.
Right?
Mile 25.
I don't know if it's the
Said that on the 7th day,
I was like, oh,
even God had to rest. And yet here we are, beautiful Manitoba.
Still walking.
Shawshank Redemption that's an all-time classic. The Shining, Stand By Me. I feel like tonally this film has a lot of similarities with Stand By Me. There's a certain thing that Stephen King likes to tap into, which is the group of boys just shooting the shit while they're moving from point A to point B, and I feel like this movie is the ultimate version of that. It's like the most sadistic version of the televised Olympics or something like that, right? This is a contest that is sponsored by the military government to once a year get a group of 50 boys who have to essentially walk until all of them are dead except for one. I mean, you can look at the premise and go, this is sort of similar to something like The Hunger Games, but in a way, it's the most distilled version of that.
Bravo, Mark. On the work!
I love you.
Wait.
Oh my, you can't.
I know. Well, alright.
Parker, Collie, number 48.
I knew very quickly that as we were preparing for prep, that this movie was going to have to be made very differently than anything we've made before. And so we had to sort of build a production that was constantly on the move, which is very, very different. You know, that means that, you know, our cameras are on cranes that are on driven by electric vehicles. So there's a choreography of making sure the guys driving the vehicles, who are on this movie just as important as the camera operators, they're driving those vehicles, watching that speedometer because they're partly gauging, you know, that we're going the correct speed. And then you'd have multiple vans with the hair, the makeup, the wardrobe people, all of that. So there was this caravan that would move during the shooting for every single take.
And 3, 2, 1, walkers on the move. And action.
beautiful.
Road.
Warning.
What the hell is he doing?
And 3, 2, 1. Walkers to the move. This is our base and action.
I'm dead serious. Hey, that's fucked up. Don't.
But I think this was probably like one of the most fun, if not the most rewarding experiences of my creative life. I mean, honestly, I remember growing up, I was really enthralled with cinema and the music when I saw Shawshank Redemption, saw what Thomas Newman did to that as an audience member and as a musician and as a human, like watching, you know, the perfect piece of music to the perfect piece of film. It's very intense, and I think that it's very rewarding. I felt really lucky too, because to have Francis in my corner, you know, the director of the movie, being so open to weird ideas, you know, experimental ideas, being very collaborative.
Listen, I wouldn't mind having some money. It's just this, you know, more important thing. This walk doesn't matter, and the prize certainly doesn't matter. That's bullshit. Oh, come on, why? Keep it real. All right, well, look at it like this. When the system backs people into a corner, points to an escape hatch and says, that's the only way out.
I'm not saying that let's get some substance.
Oh yeah.
We're about to meet Mark Hamill. I'm excited.
I like
Coffee bourbon on set.
Do you know where they're starting to be stripped?
Not yet, but I will find out.
Yeah.
When I had this task, I was like, we have to find a way to be really, really loyal to the DNA of the story and what makes it special, and sort of the hint of nihilism, but then a tiny bit of hope, and this, you know, this weird amalgamation of things that Stephen King was obviously feeling as a young man, this disillusionment with America, and him creating this sort of hyperbolic version of it. And I told Francis that I was hoping that's what he wanted to do as well, and of course he did. And we wanted to make sure that the ending felt as dark and emotionally ambiguous as it does in the book, but do something apocalyptic and unique and different. So not so it would piss off the readers, but so it would excite the readers. Because me as a reader, the best way for me to enjoy a movie more than a book is if you stay true to it, but give me something different to chew on.
Hey, boy lands to the slaughter, huh? Hank Olson's the name, walking's my game.
Huh. I'm Ray Garrity, you can call me Ray.
I'm Peter McBreeze, you can call me McBreeze.
I'm Mark Baker. Nice to meet you, Art.
Happy to meet y'all. Huh. That's fucking terrifying, ain't it?
Yeah. Gotta be aggressive. I did my research on a major. He says you want to win this thing, you gotta be raring to rip.
And 3, 2, 1. Walkers in the move. And action.
Go! It's biodegradable.
he has a lot of very unconventional methods, and he has a lot of wringer washing machines, and it's such a methodical process of sanding and dyeing and distressing and washing and juice and chemicals and I don't know what. But he just comes up with such an amazing mixture of interesting things, because we wanted colors very muted and, you know, to go well together and not to blend into the scenery too much. The blue of the sky, the green of the grass and the trees. So that was a very important consideration as well. We were also removing red from our color palette too. I think it'll look great on screen when it does show up.
I got the script and I had sent it to Steven's agent. Just have Steven read it, and if he doesn't like it, we'll change it. But just give it a shot. And he gave him the script, and 2 days later got a call saying he loved it, and that's when I told JT. The only creative note that Stephen King had was he wanted it from the book reduced from 4 miles an hour to 3 miles an hour. And because he goes, I do a lot of walking, there's no way they could sustain themselves for 4, and so you got to reduce it to 3. You need to see it and you be locked in and have no distractions. And so that's one of the most important things. When you see it in the theater, this is the best way to see it.